So we're all familiar with that iconic scene in The Sound of Music where Julia Andrews is singing "The Hills Are Alive." Well, she's not wrong. Hi folks, so today we're going to learn about the fungus in our soil. So if you look up really closely at some of the leaves here, you can dig around and see, like right here, those little white root line looking things. That's actually fungus connections. So you can think of these fungus connections as like a central nervous system. So basically all the fungus in the forest is connected to one another, and they're connected to all the plants around us. So every tree can communicate with each other, every plant can communicate with each other, and they can send signals through the fungus. So how those connections work are the fungus needs something from the trees, and the trees need something from the fungus. So they developed over millions of years a symbiotic relationship of coming together, where the fungus takes sugars that the tree makes excess of so it can feed, and in return the fungus gives back different nutrients to the tree so they can have the power and energy to grow. So like I had mentioned earlier, trees can communicate with each other in this way. So say there's a threat in the forest, like one example is, say in Africa, there is a giraffe eating leaves out of the top of one of the trees. So they not only are going to send out pheromones to one another so they can know and better protect themselves, they're going to be going through the root systems as well to warn each other about these threats that they perceive around them. So if you can see the tree beside us here, some of these larger trees, they can be known as the mother trees to these baby trees that are on the ground below us. Obviously these two aren't the same tree, but say they were. So say like this was an oak tree on the ground. That mother tree can send signals to her babies, and say she wants to move her colony of trees, say it's getting too warm where she's at or too cool, she can send signals to the trees on the certain side of the tree she wants to move. So say it's getting too warm, she's going to want to move north. So she's going to cut off all nutrients to the southern babies and feed her northern babies around her. And the same way, when those get bigger, they're going to do the same thing until they get to a climate that they're okay with. But anyways, that's your little fun fact of nature today. Hope you all have a great day, and watch out for ticks.